Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news all right. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the Seahawks and the entire NFC West. Rumors are swirling that Seattle is making a bold move to bolster their receiver core, and it involves none other than Jalen Waddle from the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, you heard that right. Waddle, a player who's quickly established himself as one of the most explosive wideouts in the league, might soon be sporting the Seahawks colors. Now I know what you're thinking. Is this real? Are we really talking about a trade that could reshape our offense and push us even closer to that elusive Super Bowl? Well, according to some pretty solid sources, including Adam Schefter, the Seahawks are in talks to acquire Waddle in what could be one of the most significant trades of this offseason. The Dolphins, currently sitting at 3-6 with some struggles on offense, are reportedly willing to part ways with Waddle in exchange for a second-round pick in 2026 and a third-round pick in 2027. That's a hefty price, no doubt, but one that could pay off big time for Seattle if Waddle can stay healthy and continue to develop his chemistry with Geno Smith. Miami's cap situation, with just around $5 million in cap space, makes this a strategic move. They're looking to rebuild, and moving Waddle could be part of that plan. Now let's talk about Waddle himself. This guy is a two-time Pro Bowler already, and he's only been in the league for a couple of seasons. Last year, he put up some impressive numbers, 68 receptions for nearly 900 yards with an average of 13. 1 yards per catch, 6 touchdowns, and a PFF grade of 84. 5, which puts him comfortably in the top 10 among wide receivers. His ability to create separation averaging 20 yards of separation per route, and his yards after catch, YAC of 48 yards, demonstrate how dangerous he can be with the ball in his hands. Waddle's contested catch rate is around 42%, which is solid, and his EPA per target at 0. 22 shows he's making the most of his opportunities. His career stats include over 400 receptions and more than 600 yards, an elite level of production for a player still in his early prime. What makes Waddle such a perfect fit for Seattle? Well, first, his speed and route precision can stretch any defense. And with the Seahawks already boasting a dynamic duo of DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, adding Waddle would give us a trio that defenses simply can't keep up with. Imagine a passing attack where Geno Smith can choose between Metcalf's size and contested catches, Lockett's quickness and separation skills, and Waddle's explosive deep threat ability. It would make our offense so much more unpredictable, more explosive, and harder to defend. Plus, Waddle's ability to generate YAC, averaging nearly 5 yards, fits perfectly with the Seahawks' fast-paced, yard-after-catch style of offense that Shane Waldron has been developing. The impact on our red zone efficiency would be significant too. Waddle's red zone numbers last season were already impressive, and with him in the mix, we could see a jump from around 55% touchdown rate in the red zone to even higher. That's crucial for a team that's looking to maximize every scoring opportunity. His presence would also elevate our third down conversion rate, which currently hovers around 36.5%, possibly pushing it above 41%. That means more sustained drives, more scoring chances, and ultimately more wins. And we all know how much Coach Pete Carroll values a strong, disciplined defense, but making sure our offense is firing on all cylinders is what will get us over the top. Now, I want to highlight the bigger picture here. Waddle and Metcalf together could be the most electrifying receiver duo in the league. Their combined yards could reach around 900 yards, and their EPA target would increase by roughly 19%. In the red zone, their combined efficiency could improve by 24%. That's a nightmare for defenses and an exciting prospect for Seahawks fans. And don't forget, Waddle's contested catch rate of 42%, which is above average, and his ability to beat top cornerbacks. He's got that elite trait that makes him an X-factor. His deep route efficiency is at 48%, and his red zone success rate is about 25%. These numbers show that Waddle isn't just a speedster. He's a complete receiver, someone who can change the complexion of our offense instantly. And what about the broader implications? Well, a trade like this could significantly boost our Super Bowl odds. Right now, the Seahawks are seen as dark horses, with odds jumping from plus 800 to plus 450 in some betting circles. Waddle's presence on the field would turn Lumen Field into a true fortress. His contested catch rate, combined with his ability to stretch the field, makes him the perfect complement to our existing weapons. Plus, with the Seahawks sitting at around $7 million in cap space, there's enough room to work out a deal without sacrificing too much future flexibility. It's also worth noting that Waddle's addition could help us extend our winning streaks and improve our second-half performance. Last season, our offense was somewhat inconsistent, but with a player like Waddle, who can make plays all over the field, we'd be able to maintain momentum and keep defenses guessing. His presence would also open up more opportunities for our run game, led by Kenneth Walker III, who's been fantastic with a yards per carry average of 4.3 and an increase of 15% in YPC compared to previous seasons. Waddle's speed and ability to threaten defenses deep would complement Walker's power running, creating a balanced attack that defenses would find tough to contain. Now, some might say that Miami is in a rebuilding phase, and they're focusing on freeing up cap space to acquire younger players or draft picks. That's true, but for the Seahawks, this trade is about grabbing a proven playmaker who can elevate our team immediately. Waddle is not just a gadget player. He's a legit threat in the red zone, on third down, and on deep routes. His impact in the Super Bowl odds reflects how much the betting markets believe he can push us over the top. An addition like this could turn our playoff hopes into a real Super Bowl run, especially if we can keep our defense solid and healthy. And speaking of defense, Waddle's addition doesn't mean we're neglecting that side of the ball. It's about creating a more potent overall team. Our secondary has been solid, but with Waddle stretching the field, defenses will have to dedicate extra resources to contain him, which could open up more opportunities for our defensive backs to make plays. Plus, our special teams unit, which has been fairly reliable, would benefit from having even more explosive options on offense, giving us better field position and more scoring chances. In terms of the big picture, the Seahawks' window is still very much open. Geno Smith has been playing at a high level, and with the right pieces around him, especially a weapon like Waddle, we could be looking at our best shot in years. This trade could be the spark that propels us into serious Super Bowl contention. And honestly, as Seahawks fans, we know that winning is about making bold moves, about trusting the process, and about believing in our team's ability to adapt and conquer. So what's next? Well, we'll have to wait and see how negotiations unfold. But one thing is clear. If this trade goes through, it's going to be a huge boost for our offense, our chances in the playoffs, and our quest for that 7th Lombardi trophy. Waddle's speed, route running, and playmaking ability fit perfectly with our offensive philosophy, and I can't wait to see him in Seahawks green, wreaking havoc on defenses and helping us chase another Super Bowl. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential Waddle trade? Are you excited about the idea of seeing him in our uniform? Do you think it's the move that pushes us over the edge and into serious Super Bowl contention? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and to the team. We love engaging with the community and hearing all your takes. Remember, this isn't just about one player. It's about the future of our Seahawks, about how we can build a team that's ready to take on the league and bring home that coveted Lombardi. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, analysis, and breaking news. So stay tuned, keep the passion alive, and let's keep supporting our Seahawks through every twist and turn of this exciting offseason. We're in this together, and I believe that with moves like this, the Seahawks are on the verge of something special. So let's get hyped and keep believing, because the best is yet to come. Go Hawks!